We are live on this good Tuesday morning, afternoon. I was about to say morning. On this Tuesday afternoon, we are going to do some makeup. So, because I have a YouTube video to do later on today. So, we are going to go live to record my makeup for YouTuber today. And I'm very excited because I did reach the 100,000 mark on my channel, which means I get my play button, and I'm really excited about my play button, and it already arrived in the mail, so I have to grab it and open it up. I think I'm gonna open it up with you guys on live so I can see what my play button looks like. So yeah, I'm excited about that, but let's get started with makeup. Because I don't want to take too much time. I have a bunch of other things to do today. So I'm like, let me just get the makeup out the way so I can move on to the next task. I do feel accomplished though because I did clean my house. Well, not my whole house. I did clean the second floor. My house, I have to clean it in sections. Like, if I try to clean my whole house at once, I literally lose hope and stop. Because my house isn't big. It's not big. It's, I live in DC, so it's narrow, but there's 3 floors, 5 rooms, 4 rooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 bathtubs, a shower. Like, it's just a lot to have to clean, and I lose hope. I get discouraged if I try to take on the whole house at once. So what I typically do is like, okay, I'm going to clean the second floor and not do the dishes. So if I clean the second floor and not do the dishes, I feel accomplished. I feel like I've done a great work for the day. What's up? What's going on, Seneca? Yes, hello, hello. Thank you guys for coming in. Yes, so that's what I do to feel like I've actually done something. That being said, today's goal was to clean the second floor, and that's what I did. Thank you. It's my daughter's. She's such a little, like, girly girl. It's hers, it's not mine. But, yeah, so rocking my daughter's headband. I'm gonna put on some nails. These are the BT Art Box ones. I'm gonna just throw these on real quick. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time, but I do want to throw these nails on before I do my video. So yeah, I am gonna record today. I got my play button and I'm very excited about it. So I'm gonna show you guys my silver play button before we get off. Hello, hello, hi. And I think I'm gonna use this glue today. I've never used it before, but why not? The nails I'm gonna use are the blue set. So there's like all different color blues in this set. So I'm gonna just throw this bad boy on. And the glue that I'm using is the UV glue. I rarely use this type of glue, to be honest. But since I'm just doing something quick, I really don't care. We'll see how it comes out. So I just brushed it in the nail and brushed it on here. And just press it down. Like I said, this is not my normal way of putting my nails on, so who knows how this is gonna turn out. I think I've used the UV glue like 3 times. I'm gonna use my little UV light. If you guys are curious about anything I'm using in the video, just look at the bottom of the screen and press the shopping bag. Everything's linked in the shopping bag down there. An unboxing short. I guess I could do that. I could still do that. I don't think it's too late. I'm like, I probably could still do an unboxing short. Hi, Angelica. What's up? Hi, Cooper. Hello, hello. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. Okay, let's see if this glue is strong. Okay, it feels pretty strong. Obviously, this is just like a flash cure. This isn't the type of cure that's gonna last long, but my actual thing is downstairs, so. And this set has multiple different colors. Ah, thank you. Who is that? Rachel. Oh my goodness, thank you. You watch my vids? You watch my vids? Thanks. That's so dope. I haven't been as productive as I need to be lately. I used to put out so many more videos, but you know, life is crazy. It's been so busy as of late. I'm gonna just press this bad boy on. Oops. I want to get it in the right position before I just hit it with the light. Like, I want to make sure I have it in the right place. Do you have new wigs? You know what? I need to have some new ones. Hi, Michael. Ah, Marjorie, hey girl. I sent your hair. I hope you got it. I sent it before the break, before the Thanksgiving break. I hope you got your hair. Hi, JP. Hi, Khadijah. I don't know if this is working. I rarely ever use it this way, but we shall see. I'm gonna do my makeup today. I did have a good Thanksgiving. I definitely did. We went to my parents' house. The only thing I did was the mac and cheese. That's always my contribution. So I did the mac and cheese and went on about my business. That's what I always do. Hi, Abigail. It looked like your name was Michael for a second. Unless you're using somebody else's profile. I always have to file the middle finger because my middle finger is very rounded at the back. So I always have to file it to make it more round. Check your mailbox, girl. How was Barbados? You went there for the break? How was that? I know it's better than over here. I always wanted to go there. I still have yet to have an opportunity to go there. I've been to so many islands. My family on my biological father's side is from Barbados. Barbados, what the hell? From VI. I don't know what just made me say Barbados. I think because you just said it. Thank you. All right, I'm going to stick this bad boy on. You know, the one thing I don't like about this whole light situation is like, I don't have my hand free. Ooh, you have to hold it while you hold the light. That's too much. I like the regular glue because I can just go on about my business. This taking too long. Thank you. Yeah, I am. Yeah, Caribbeans are always rude. Really? I guess they import a lot of their stuff. That probably makes sense. They probably import a lot of their stuff to the island. It's so funny because people used to always comment about Rihanna and her personality, how she's so rude and nasty and she's just mean. And I'm like, y'all don't know Caribbeans. For Caribbeans, she's just normal. Like, for Caribbean people in our culture, rude is just normal. It's not even rude. It's just like, oh. Oh, they call me fat. Oh, they call me ugly. Oh, you know, it's really like normal. And it be your family, like it be anybody. They just don't care. They call you ugly, fat, whatever. Like they do not care. They just Caribbeans are a mess. So yeah, the people are probably definitely rude, especially if you're not used to it. It's definitely a part of the culture. Not a good part, but it is a part of it. 40. I'm 40. 40, 40. Yeah, I turned 40 in July. So I'm moving on to the midlife crisis, I should say. Well, it's not a crisis. I feel fine. I feel good. But I guess I'm not there yet. So I guess the crisis would come once you turn like 50, I guess. I don't know. I don't plan to experience it whether I'm 50, 40, whatever. I plan to enjoy my life at whatever age. All right, we getting these nails together. 67, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it is nonsense. And I think the more we learn and the more like the world is like interconnected, um, I think Caribbean people are definitely starting to understand like the ways that we were raised and the ways that our grandparents taught us. Like, we don't have to be mean and rude and nasty. Like, we don't have to be that way. Just because it's culturally acceptable, we don't have to be like that. But it definitely is culturally acceptable. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like, um, but then also like I remember when I was younger, because like I said, half of my family is Caribbean and the other half is American. So like my mother's side of the family wasn't like that at all. Like my mother's side was very loving. Um, you know, they still hurt your feelings too. I think all families, like, no matter what the culture, people gonna say stuff to hurt your feelings, especially as a kid. But I just remember like it was totally different coming from the other side, the Caribbean side. Like they call you anything, okay? They call you anything. Like But they really don't mean no harm, and that was the craziest part. It'd be the older Caribbean people, like my granny. Boy, she rough. You don't know. My granny was rough. I did not have one of those like loving, give me a hug, give me a kiss, granny. No. My granny, mm-mm. No, no. But she love you, but she just doesn't show it or say it that way. Like my nanny on my mother's side, oh my gosh. Buy you anything, get you anything, cook you anything, give you hugs, kisses, read the Bible, like do your homework with you. Like she was that on my mother's side. On my Caribbean side, you eat what you're given. You don't make requests. We don't have money for special things. You have what you have. So it was just a totally different vibe. Yes, yes. So we did the little blue nails. And what I'm going to do is just, there we go. Yeah, so you know, yeah, your family's Trini, so you get it. Are your whole family both dad and mom side? And so, you know, growing up, I always used to think my granny was mean. And like, I never thought about it, but in my mind, it was like, she don't love me like that. Like when I was young, like growing up, I wouldn't want to go over. I wouldn't want to go to granny's house because my nanny's house was so comfortable and chill, and I get anything and everything. But at my granny house, it was like, get my shoe, you dunce. Like, you know, like, I'm like, Granny, I don't know where your shoe is. Under the bed, in the closet, something. What you dunce? And it's like, no, I just don't know where the shoe is. Why you gotta call me stupid? And so, you know, it was just like that. It was like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it was just, you know, but I think too, as time has gone on, like each generation has kind of like softened up, like they ease up now. Even from my granny down, like my aunties, they never really talk so rough to us. And then like us, we're totally different, but we're very Americanized. So most of me, my cousins, my siblings, like we're all American and have like an American parent and then our Caribbean side. So we're all blended in now. Thank you. I'm Jess. I am Jess. Okay, so we got one hand done. I'm gonna do the other hand real quick. And I think I'm gonna just use the regular glue. I don't wanna, very toxic, very, very toxic. And I feel like we need like a specific therapist for Caribbeans and for mending broken families and like mending, I don't want to say broken families, but learning how to, in the Caribbean family and the dynamic of our families, is like how to reestablish connection. Because when people talk to you so rough, like it does make you question if they love you. And it might not be a big question. Like I never had a big question in my mind, like my granny doesn't love me. And I felt like, oh my God, my granny doesn't love me. It was never that. But it was always like my granny is so rough. And that was from young. But then as I became like a teenager, I think they definitely shift. Like once I became a teenager, my granny like shift. So we became more like we would joke on each other more. And that's definitely not a dynamic I had with my American nanny. My grandmother on my mother's side, she's American, we call her nanny. I didn't have that type of like joking, clowning around, like joning on each other type. Like, but as I got to be a teenager and I would come around my granny, like we had a very like jokey, friendly relationship where we would just like joan on each other and just like talk shit to each other. And I think because the way I grew up with my granny, like she never held no cut cards with us anyway. So when we got older, it was just more of the same. But we got older and we could like relate and talk to. So I would talk to my granny about boys. I would talk to my granny about girls in school that was getting on my nerves. I would, we would just talk. Like me and my granny would really, really talk as we got older, as I got older. And so I definitely appreciate that. Like when I had my first child, she would give me advice and like clean advice, like, yeah, um, about kids, about men, you know. And so I definitely appreciate that looking back. Um, I definitely appreciate that about my granny. Answer you, I'm sorry. You like Caribbean women? Yes. My Wi-Fi is not good. What happened to it? Yeah, I could tell you how to do your nails. Actually, I have so many videos on my channel. If you go on my shorts, I have so many on my channel. If you want to look at and see nail tutorials, I have like 100 on my channel. Literally. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, so yeah, man. All right, so these nails are from BT Art Box. I know some people are asking about the nails. These are from BT Art Box. They're literally just press-on nails. Um, I just scuff up my nail a little bit. Now, the glue I used on this side was the gel glue, but right now I'm just gonna use the Mac glue because I feel like it'll just be faster than dealing with the UV light. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna just use this glue because it'll just dry faster without the light. There you go. And when I do mine, I usually just do a bead of glue at the bottom of the nail and then a bead of glue at the top of my nail and then just press it. Hi. Hello, hello. What's up, y'all? What you guys up to? What are you guys doing? I'm like, are y'all at work? Y'all supposed to be at work? What y'all doing on social media right now? All right, this next one, I think it might be this one. They have so many sizes and then different colors. So I usually just do a different color on each nail. And like I said, I just put a little glue down here. Hello. And then a little glue here at the top. And go ahead and, can you guys see? I don't know if I'm even in the right place. And I just kind of like slide it down. And then just press it and make sure it's straight. So you don't want your nail going all crooked. And then just press it down. Hello, hello. Hey, y'all. What's going on? I'm starting to get so hungry. I need some lunch. I made some food for breakfast, but I feel like it's gone now. And I'm hungry again. I don't know what I want to eat for lunch. But I need something, and soon. All right, I think I'm going to use this. That one looks a little too big. Now I'm going to have to use this one because you don't want to put on a press-on that's too tight. What'll happen if you put on a press-on that's too tight, it'll start to squeeze your finger, and then you're going to have to end up popping it off because if you put on a press-on your nail that's a little too small, it'll feel tighter and tighter as time goes on. So you never want to put a press-on nail on that feels tight even when you first put it on, because after you add the glue, it's going to feel tighter. I don't know why, but when you add glue to these press-ons, they get tighter. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have my body shaper on. It's from Shaper LX. I love wearing it when I'm wearing like bodycon dresses and stuff, because you don't have to wear undergarments. It's like the only undergarment you need, and it just holds you in, you know, just kind of keeps you all together. And Shaper LX has like the best ones. I know there's a lot of brands that sell body shapers, but I really like Shaper LX, and their prices aren't too crazy. They're not the cheapest on the market, but they're not the most expensive either. So I really like Shaper LX. And what I like about Shaper LX is that it's the shorts. So the shorts come all the way down. And it doesn't like squeeze too much into your back. So I like that about this body shaper. And the shorts come down pretty long. I hate when the shorts like just stop right here. So this one, the shorts come down to about here. And I like that because it gives you more, you know, it just makes you feel more, I don't know, pulled in. Tried press-ons a couple times, but couldn't find them comfortable. Okay, well, yeah, if you get the right technique, you can definitely, they will definitely feel more comfortable. I think what a lot of people do is they try them once or twice and then they kind of give up. And first off, you have to find the right brand, and you have to make sure you get the right fit. Okay. And if they don't fit, then you need to just like adjust the nail so that it fits. Like you see how the bottom of this nail is more rounded, so I had to file around to make it more round. So yeah, you want to make sure you have the right type of nail, a good quality press-on nail. And then you also want to make sure that you have the right fit, because if you don't, then things will start squeezing. Because something about the nail glue, it does make them tighter. I don't know why, but I know that for a fact that it does, because it happens every time. Every time I put on a nail that feels a little tight when I first put it on, it gets even more tight as the day progresses, and you'll end up having to take it off. And you also have to make sure you have a good quality nail, the press-on, and the glue. No, it's no silicone grips. I don't like the silicone grips for me personally. I don't like them. They make me sweat more. And yeah, if I don't shave my legs, I just don't want them like snatching onto the hair on my legs. But if you find that comfortable, yeah, that I'm sure that'll work for you. But I do not find those comfortable at all. So these ones don't have it, but I'm sure some of their what's the names do have it. But this one doesn't have the silicone in it. And if you're curious about anything that I'm using, the nail glue or anything, then there's if you go to look at the bottom of the screen, there's like different icons. There's one that's a shopping bag. If you touch it, everything that I'm using in the video will pop up, and then you can just click the link to check out anything that I'm using. It's a new feature where you can kind of like follow along with the video and see what I'm using. Oops, I think I put this on a little crooked. Oh, I put this on crooked. This glue dries so fast, you do not want to put it on crooked because that thing will be dry in 2 seconds. No, I'm married. I'm not going anywhere. I'm recording for my YouTube video. I have a YouTube video, so I'm about to do, I did my nails. I'm about to do my makeup for my video. Now, you definitely sound Caribbean. That's how my granny used to talk. God didn't make you perfect enough. You have to perfect his work. I had a tattoo. I got a tattoo across my lower back, and I showed it to my granny because I knew she would lose her mind. I said, Granny, look what I did. I came home from college, and I visited her. And she said, Granny, look what I did. You gonna like it so much. And I knew I was gaslighting her. I knew she was gonna hate it. I was trolling. I said, Granny, look what I got when I went to college. You do that to your skin? You don't know if God make you perfect? You have to perfect his work? You think you know better than the Lord Jesus? I said, Dad, Granny, you don't like my tattoo? You have to change what God gave you. I said, yeah, Granny, I wanted to make myself more beautiful. It's not beautiful, you're ugly. Oh, thank you. Then she start trolling me and tell me how ugly I was. That lady was crazy. I miss that lady. She gone now. She gone now. But yeah. You know how they do. 40. I'm 40. I'm 40 years old. Oh, thank you. Where I'm from here. I'm from DC. Well, no, I'm not from DC. What am I talking about? I'm from Jersey. I was raised in Jersey. My biological side of the family is from VI. They're from the Virgin Islands. And then my mother's side of the family is all Southern from North Carolina. So yeah, I have both sides. I got the Caribbean side and the Southern Black side, which is all the same thing anyway. Like, we all the same, just depend on where we got dropped off. Some of us got dropped off in the Caribbean. Some of us got dropped off in England. Some of us got sent over to Mexico and Brazil. Some of us got dropped in Costa Rica and Dominican, you know, it's all the same shit. It's all the same thing. And some of us got dropped down south, but it's all the same. I am. But yeah. So nails done. They came out cute. Normally I would put builder gel and top coat on, but we're just gonna leave it as it is. I love them. They always come out gorgeous, beautiful. It's giving full set. You can't tell anything from the base down to the shape. Everything is given. I just went to the salon, and they're strong, they're hard. You can do everything you need to do. They won't pop off. You can run your hands under the water, all that good stuff. All that good stuff, all that good stuff. So let's get into the makeup. Again, if you want to see all the products that I'm using for my makeup, everything is in the video. Yeah, I've been to Spain. Okay, Nebraska, whoa. That's a place that I've never heard anybody being from Nebraska. All right, so I'm gonna start off with my Fenty Beauty. I'm going to use my toner. And like I said, all the products I'm using are all in this video. All you have to do is just look down at the bottom of the screen. There's some icons. One's a shopping cart. You can touch it and see everything that I'm using. So we'll start with our Fenty Beauty toner, which looks like I need some more. And then we'll go in with our Fenty moisturizer. I always start with skincare. I wash my face every time I'm in the shower. I wash my face at night. I use toner on the daily. And I try to make sure I moisturize my skin. So it's important. It's important to do that. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu. Moisturize my face down. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enrich. And like I said, if you want to see any of the products that I'm using, look at that icons at the bottom of the video. There's a shopping bag there. It'll show you everything. But I swear by taking care of your skin. It's your largest organism in your body, largest organ in your body. And you don't get more skin. You just got to take care of what you got. Yes, I am. You're not living in cornfields. Cause you know I'm over here on the East Coast. People from the East Coast, like I find that us here on the East Coast, like we do not understand geography. I feel like if it's not the East Coast, we definitely think it's a cornfield. Like we can differentiate between like Rhode Island, Vermont, and like Florida. So we understand like, oh, Rhode Island is like cold, but it's still a city. And like Florida, like it's hot, but it's still a city. But when you start talking to us like Nebraska and like Arizona, we like, bro, ain't not, there's nothing. Like to us, if it's not a city, it's desolate. Even when you start talking about like some areas in like Pennsylvania, in my mind, it just goes straight to cornfield. Like there's nothing there. If it's not a city or on the East Coast, maybe I can't even picture what it's like. Just like everybody else, I feel you. you. I feel you. Okay, so now we're going to use the e.l.f. We're going to start with our primer. I love this stuff. It's very, very sticky, okay? It's very sticky, but that's good because you want your makeup to have something to cling to. So when you first feel it, if you're not used to it, it does have that sticky, clingy type of feel, but it's good. Oh my goodness, you were born there? Have you ever lived anywhere else? Okay, so just tap that in. And I'm gonna double up. This is the Power Grip. I'm gonna use this one as well. Also from e.l.f. It has this really nice bouncy feeling to it, which I love for my primer, because I know the makeup is just going to cling right to it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like people who are from Nebraska, do they ever leave? Because I never met one. Like, you know, you go through life and you ask people, oh, where are you from? Oh, where are you from? I've never heard anyone say Nebraska, so I'm like, the people from Nebraska must never leave because I've never met one in real life. Do y'all leave? Do y'all like go places? Or when you go places, you just don't claim Nebraska no more? Like you move to New York and it's like people ask you, oh, where are you from? Like, not Nebraska. Nah, for real. Yes, we leave. No, I feel you. I'm joking. I know y'all must. But I mean, or maybe Nebraska is just that lit. Like, there's no need to leave Nebraska. Like, y'all lit over there. Like, you got everything you need in Nebraska. Like, why leave? Okay. Okay, not showing me up. You've been more places than me. You've been okay, and this is the Juvia's Place. I really like this foundation. Um, it is a little heavy, I will say. If you don't like a full coverage, this might be a little much for you, but you can just use less. But I really like this foundation. It goes on a little yellow, but it oxidizes. And I just kind of dot it all over because I'm too lazy to use a tool for it. And you definitely don't need to use as much as I use. I just be OD with it. Now, my favorite brushes of all time, my BK brushes. I'm going to use these today. Okay, you got time. Yeah, I want to travel some more, but I'm so stuck on the places I travel. I just always like to go somewhere warm. So for me, it's always like the Caribbean or like somewhere warm. Mexico, Puerto Rico, Florida. I like going places warm. Now, I do want to go to the Poconos this winter. And I know that's not like super traveling, but I definitely want to take the family to the Poconos this winter. So I'm gonna try to see if we can do that. I don't typically like to travel to like wintry places, but I just think that would be a cool experience for the kids to like stay in a cabin and get snowed in and drink hot chocolate in a cabin by the fireplace. I think that would be dope. It's very true. You get that travel bug, it's in you. It's definitely in you. So you see how I'm kind of just pressing it in? I'm not rubbing or swiping. I'm more just pressing. Yeah, so I've definitely been to Colorado. Um, I've been to Breckenridge and I didn't love it. I had altitude sickness. I wasn't feeling well. I ended up staying in. I didn't go on the excursions with everyone. They all went out in the cold, and I hate the cold. And yeah, that was not my favorite. I'll be honest, it was not my favorite. Of course, I did get the outdoor picture. I wanted to get that photo of me in the snow, looking like a little snow bunny. So I got that photo, but in reality, I did not love Breckenridge, I have to admit. It was not for me. Yeah, I mean, so I guess I liked Breckenridge because it was like an event that I went to Breckenridge, and it was fun, but it was not like one of my top favorite trips, I'll be honest. I will be honest. Yeah, you have to dress warm. But I'm 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 a warm climate girl. I prefer that. I just don't like the cold. I do not like the cold, just in general. Which is even funnier as to why I'm like, oh, I want to go to the Poconos this winter. Like, girl, you don't even like being in the cold. Why are you trying to go to somewhere colder? But I do want to go. I think we'll make it happen. I like taking the kids places that they'll remember. You only get one childhood. Might as well experience some shit. You know? Okay, so I'm just gonna contour my nose a little bit. And then we'll buff everything out. Yeah, no, that's what I always end up doing. Okay. Yeah, I always go somewhere warm. That's what I prefer. So I go to the Caribbean, I go to the islands, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, been to Mexico, Cayman. Of course, St. Thomas, that's where my family's from. VI. I've also been to Spain, Gibraltar, which is in England, the island off the coast of England. Yeah, just, you know, places, Frankfurt. Okay, just get a little contour. Not too much. I feel like I could use a little bit more, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I feel like my contour isn't as dark as I would like for it to be, but oh well. Yeah, please do. Okay, yes, go to work, go to work. Do your thing. I'm about to do the same. I gotta go record this video, so I'm not gonna take too much longer on here. So I got to get this video together. And let me wipe my lips off. Okay. Ooh, something in my eye. All right, let's put a little concealer. Ooh, on my eye. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, I'll do a little concealer. All right. Oops, dropping stuff. Now let's do a little bit of powder. And then we'll go to our blush. And then our lips. First, let's do a little setting powder. We're going to use the Fenty Beauty for our setting powder. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let me dust this off. I don't like to let my powder set for too much because I find it just does the opposite of what I want it to do. So this one is the Fenty powder. It's the Fenty Beauty loose powder in banana. Okay. And now I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. If I can find my little eyebrow brush. And I usually use a pressed powder for my eyebrows. I'm not sure. That's a good question, though. I have no idea. I do my eyebrows pretty light without too much product. There we go. So at least you can see my eyebrows. Thank you. These are BT Art Box. They are literally press-on nails. Press-on nailies. Can you believe that? Press-on scroll. All right, so I'm gonna do some blush. And I use 2 colors. If you guys are interested in any of the products I'm using, it's all down in the bottom of the video. If you look down at the bottom, you'll see a shopping bag and it'll show you all the products I'm using. So I'll start with the light one and then I'll use a darker one. Exactly. Exactly. Because it doesn't take long before it's like, ooh, girl, you overdid that. Always add a little blush around the face. All right, we go back, do some blending. And then the lips. I think we're just going to keep it simple today and just use a clear gloss and a brown liner. The lip product we're using today is GLEEmade liquid lipstick. As a liner. And there's a liquid lipstick, so you kind of want to work fast. And dries quick. And we'll just do our clear gloss. This one is by Ruby Kisses. Okay. Getting a 90s vibe. Cute. And of course, we're going to do the 90s vibe. We have to keep it simple with the eyes, because you know we never did too much, but we're gonna do a big wing liner because that's how we have to do it. That's how we did it in the day. And bring it to the front. Straight like that. No, I'm going to record for my YouTube channel. I have a video to do. I have to put on makeup so I can record for my channel. I would never be able to go live if I actually had somewhere to go out of the house. I feel like the live would make me late to where I'm going because I end up sitting here talking to y'all. And it always takes me extra time. So I doubt I would ever go live if I have somewhere to go. I would be stressed out. I would be stressed out trying to talk. And then knowing like I have somewhere to be. Knowing I want to talk to y'all, but like I would be in a huge rush. I would be very stressed. So yeah, I thought I would go live if I actually had to go out of the house. Because I know I just end up yapping. And end up making myself late for wherever I had to be. It would not work out well. And mascara. That's the only thing I'm missing now. I guess I could put lashes on. But I don't know if I'm in the mood for lashes. Okay. I'm not doing too much. Just a little. Oh, we already been on here for an hour. I gotta go. 66 minutes we've been on live. That's crazy. That's crazy. Gotta get that lower lash line popping. For that wing liner, man, I remember when I used to do them so big. I used to do my wing liner, used to take over half my eyelid. I low-key miss those days. Makeup used to be so dramatic and artistic. Now, everything is boring. Makeup is much more boring now. Back in the day, it used to really be like an expression of art. But now makeup is just like, girl, just do something basic and go. But back in the early YouTube days, and we was doing cut creases and some more stuff. Now we don't even put on eyeshadow, which is wild. We literally do not put on eyeshadow. And that's crazy. That's crazy. But anyways, thank you guys. I have a crochet video that I'm about to go work on. So I will see y'all in a little bit. Peace out. Bye guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.